Tough news from the Commonwealth tonight. It is no longer the top state to do business. A new report gives that distinction to North Carolina. Melissa Kim is in downtown Arlington to explain the impact and what Virginia leaders plan to do about it.
According to Virginia House Speaker Don Scott, the Commonwealth's drop to fourth place in top business rankings can be attributed largely to federal job cuts.
It's really sad. It's disappointing.
Empty storefronts dot the streets of downtown Arlington.
Virginia Republicans, they inherited a booming economy and a proud federal workforce, public sector, and then they followed Trump off a cliff and took Virginia's ranking with them.
The fourth place ranking in a report done by CNBC is the lowest for the Commonwealth since 2018. Speaker Scott pointing to Governor Glenn Youngkin and his support of President Trump and DOJ's cuts to the federal workforce.
I think it's ridiculous to think that the governor, whose job is just to protect Virginians, would embrace this harm to Virginia's families and to our economy and to our workforce.
Governor Youngkin has launched an initiative to help federal workers who lost their jobs to find work. But Speaker Scott doesn't think that's enough.
This is not normal. The times that we're living in now is not normal.
Speaker Scott says that he and his fellow lawmakers are conducting a study to see what the potential long-term effects of these cuts will be. He's expecting a report by the end of August, but more importantly, he's calling for a bipartisan effort.
We're going to need Republicans and Democrats to say enough of the chaos, enough of the corruption, enough of the cruelty, and let's get back to doing the great work that we were doing before Trump was elected, keeping Virginia the #1 state to do business in.
In a statement on X, Governor Youngkin wrote, quote, CNBC's new methodology this year is thrown off by a new subjective metric that mistakenly ascribes substantial risk to Virginia from the federal government's presence in the Commonwealth. CNBC fails to recognize that our private sector growth has been at record levels with $121 billion in business investment committed and record job growth. In downtown Arlington, I'm Melissa Kim, WUSA 9.